dragged me kicking and screaming to play for you here and wherever you are. I would like to say good morning for my American friends. Good morning because it's very early. And for my friends the other side of the world, good afternoon and good evening. Um, my producer, I will not mention any names, likes this one. So I'm going to start off with this one. Good morning. If you've just joined us, Lincoln Noel, the maestro here, live at the virtual village hall. If it's the first time you're watching me, beware. If you've seen me before, you didn't learn your lesson last time. I'm sorry. I've got to play this one because this sums up all those nativity plays we are suffering at the moment. Sorry, enjoy. Our grandchildren, our nieces and nephews, our angels, shepherds, wise men, or if your parents are on the Parents Association, Mary and Joseph. And if they're not, your children are probably playing the part of a pig or a cow or a donkey. There you are, Away in the Manger, that sums up Christmas for the little ones. Everybody knows Away in the Manger. If you don't, learn it. It's 22 days to my birthday, which is Christmas Eve. So I want my inbox on Facebook to be flooded with congratulations and felicitations and people murdering happy birthday on my behalf. And then in 23 days' time, we got the big day. Now, it's Advent, the week of Advent. So I'm going to play my favourite Advent piece of music. Oh, come, Emmanuel. Oh, come, Emmanuel. What a lovely Advent carol that is. So, let's line it now. sleigh. Over the hills we go, laughing all the way. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Well, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to see Northampton win away. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse sleigh. Now, I love this. Good King Wenceslas looked out on the Feast of Stephen. Feast of Stephen, for those of you who are not as informed as I am, Boxing Day. And I love the intro for Pick a Pocket or Two in between the verses. Life, one thing counts in the bank, large amounts. I'm afraid these don't grow on trees. You've got to pick a pocket or two. Gotta pick a pocket or two. I do believe there's a few ladies watching too. You gotta pick a pocket or two. Large amounts don't grow on trees. Get out and pick a pocket or two. Now, I know a lot of you, I haven't seen the comments yet, but thank you for joining us. I can see, morning, Alan Johnson, who gave me a round of applause. Thank you very much, Alan. Much appreciated. It doesn't get any better than this, by the way. I am dreaming of a white Christmas. Obviously, a certain person in the royal household probably was thinking that when she was talking to that lady from the charity, but we won't go there. Where are you from? I'm from Northampton. Are you sure that's not the West Indies? There isn't a Northampton in the West Indies, babes. Now, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, and I mean the snow. Here we go. White Christmas. Beautiful. Hope you're enjoying it. If you've just joined us, my name is Lincoln Noel. For those of you who are hard of hearing, I'll speak up and say, my name is Lincoln Noel, and we're live here in the virtual village hall, which is supported by the postcode lottery. And there's a wonderful team of glamorous girls who are running things behind the scenes. Catherine and all her team, fabulous. There are also other fantastic things that are happening on this platform. Just for your interest, we've got people who show us how to cook, keep us fit, do mindfulness. So it's not just me. You've got a fabulous variety of stuff. So please check in on the Royal Voluntary Service website and the Virtual Village Hall website to see what else is going on. It's all great stuff, and I watch it too. You'll see me commenting on all the other things. So let's get back to the music. And I always get asked for the snowman. Can you play the snowman? It's as if you're any good, you can play the snowman. If you can't play the snowman, then you're not a Christmas pianist. So I'm going to be a Christmas pianist and play the snowman. Hope you enjoy. There you are, the Snowman, which has been attributed to Aled Jones, although Aled Jones didn't sing on the original. But I know that Aled Jones and Alfie Boe are on tour. My mother-in-law and Auntie Rose went to see them here in Northampton at our Derngates, and if they're playing near you, go and see them. They are brilliant. Lovely chaps too. And that is the Snowman. Whenever I hear this left hand, I always assume that it's going to be a Scottish tune, you know. But in December, when I hear that, it means Little Drummer Boy. I know some of you like a little bit of rock and roll, so it would be rude if I didn't play Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. beat it. Yes. Yeah, Catherine was dancing. Yeah. Doing the Susie Q and twisting. I'll tell you what, I'm going to change the style. And people always want me. I don't know why they ask me, do you know the Virgin Mary had a baby boy? Would I know it? I suppose I do. And the Calypso Carol. Now that is one of my absolute... See, you're lying on a bed of straw. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to throw the two of them together, if that's all right. Yeah. I think we'll do... Yeah. There you are. If you just joined us, it's lovely to have you with us. My name is Lincoln Noel, and we're in the virtual village hall just after 11:30, playing some Christmas melodies. I asked one of my students what he would love to play Christmas-wise, and he said he wanted to play Last Christmas by George Michael. Now, who would have thought that a 10-year-old boy would have heard of Wham? But there you are, you see. The tune is everywhere. So I'm going to play Last Christmas for my little man, Jeevan. Christmas 1984. That was a double A side hit for Wham, Andrew Ridgeley, George Michael. Everything She Wants was the hit that was on the other side. I know because it was bought for me for Christmas. And of course, if you are a George Michael fan, you'll be well aware that it was on Christmas Day a few years ago. I can't remember which year exactly that George actually passed away, which was really, really sad. And if there's anybody out there who, like myself, has lost somebody at Christmas time, I'd just like you to know that we are thinking of you as well. It's a festive time, it's a happy time, but it's also a time for reflection as well. And I'm going to play a tune that always comes up. Wherever you are shopping, you always hear this tune. I would share some traditional carols with you all because I was playing for a luncheon club yesterday here in Northampton, Provost Club, and a lady said to me that she doesn't hear the traditional carols. So I played a few there. I didn't play Unto Us a Boy is Born, while shepherds watched their flocks. I keep wanting to say shepherds washed their socks, but they watched their flocks. And what else I play? The First Noel, which is of course what I am, the First Noel. For those of you who are interested, with the surname Noel, I also have a Christmas Eve birthday. Just in case you didn't hear me point that out at the beginning, 24th of December. If you want to send me a bottle of scotch, happy days. Chocolates, very welcome. In actual fact, just to be acknowledged would be lovely. Yes, you can go on my page. Talking of my page, if you want to hear the maestro more and you've got somebody you want to torture with a gift of my playing, if you go onto my website, which is lincolnnoelpianomusic.co.uk, I'll stick it in the chat later on when we have concluded. lincolnnoelpianomusic.co.uk. You can go to my shop, and there's 3 lovely CDs. There's my jazz trio. It's called Cool Cats Swing. Then there's a solo piano, which has got all sorts of lovely melodies, from The Sound of Music and Oliver, to Michael Jackson and Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, Top Hat, Cheek to Cheek. And if you like tunes, real tunes, it's called A Few of My Favourite Things, because they are all my favourite tunes. And if you're feeling particularly festive, there is a CD of Christmas tunes, Christmas melodies. So it's up to you. And if you'd like me to sign them, I will happily pop into the office and get them signed before we send them off. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying Christmas melodies with the maestro. We're in our last 15. And I didn't play We Three Kings of Orient Are. And I don't mean Leighton Orient. Orient. Here we go. Star of wonder, star of light, star before you reach, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. I'm going to sing that again. I love that chorus. Star of wonder, star of night, star of royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Unto Us a Boy is Born. I mentioned Unto Us a Boy is Born. Play it, Lincoln, play it. Just in case, there might be somebody out there for whom this is a real particular favourite. It goes like this. there you are. I've tried to incorporate a lot of the traditional stuff in this little presentation that we don't normally hear. But one song you just can't get away from is this one, courtesy of Noddy Holder. He can probably buy a Caribbean island now with the royalties from this one. Everybody's having fun. Your future now is only just begun. We're almost at the end. If you just joined us, you have been listening to Lincoln Noel, the maestro, here in sunny Northampton. Do, if this is your first time on the Virtual Village Hall, keep an eye on this wonderful page because there's always live stuff going on. As I said before, keep fit, cooking, mindfulness, and a whole host of other things. And there are other people who entertain on here. Many of them are better than I am. So if you think that the standard really ought to be raised, there will be others who are performing. But thank you so much for allowing me to entertain you on this first Friday, Christmas, December, Friday the 2nd, as you do your Christmas rundown. There is a huge, important event taking place on Sunday evening. England are playing Senegal. I'd like to say to Gareth Southgate and all the boys, all the best for Sunday. I'm sure that you will take out the Senegalese, and then we'll have the Mbappe and his mighty army across the channel. I'm sure we'll knock out the French, and then we'll have to play the Argentinians Americans or even the Brazilians. Or maybe the Spanish. But there won't be any Germans. The Germans didn't get out of their group. Smile quietly. So Gareth and the boys, they are going steadily strong, and I've got a funny feeling that they might be thereabouts, come Sunday, the 18th of December, 3 o'clock. Set it in your diaries. England could be in the final. But for the present, back to the music. I would like to say thank you so much, Sharon. Thank you very much for your wishes. David, yes, an absolute pleasure to be the first person to play for you that song for you this year. And for everybody else, I'll be looking at the comments as once we're done here. I would like to thank you for taking time out to enjoy my presentation and respectfully sent some lovely, encouraging emojis and happy faces and likes and all the rest of it. And as I said before, please support the Royal Voluntary Service. And if you would like to give a donation, there is a icon that the girls will put up for you. I noticed also that my website has appeared, so you can click on that and work out and understand who this man is, who he really is, and what I've done and where I'm going and all the rest of it, and the CDs and the shops are there. So, folks, we're almost done. It remains for me to wish you a happy, healthy Christmas, safe, prosperous 2023. And I'm going to finish by singing and performing We Wish You a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. We have a King. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding and bring it right here. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding and bring it out here. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Yes, I sang that verse twice because I like figgy pudding. I had it yesterday for my lunch for the first time and I love it. So I just wanted to put the point across how much I like figgy pudding. And I won't go until I've got some. I won't go until I've got some. I won't go until I've got some. So bring it out here. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I won't go until I've got some. We won't go until we've got some. We won't go until we've got some. So good tidings we bring to you Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh yeah. Hit it, Lincoln. Hit it, man. Take care of yourselves and each other. Happy Christmas and a prosperous 2023. If they invite me back, I'll see you next year. All the best. Good night and God bless.